Welcome back to The Late Late Show with me, Craig Ferguson. This is the CBS alternative to the other late night shows which provide entertainment. My first guest you will probably know from NBC's The Office. She's in a new film, The Giant Mechanical Man. I think I'll go and see that, actually.
I think I lived that.
Yeah. It's in theaters now. Take a look at this.
Oh, well, I guess they fly first class to these things. I don't know.
Do you have any hobbies? One of my hobbies is helping kids, blind kids, build a church.
Please welcome the lovely Jenna Fischer, everybody. Jenna Fischer. Hello, Jenna.
Hello.
Hello, dear. You look lovely. You look absolutely lovely. What a lovely dress you have on.
Thank you very much.
Is that wool?
No.
That's the cheesiest line I've heard in years.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad one.
That is pretty bad, yeah. It's the giant mechanical man. What happens? A giant mechanical man goes nuts and wrecks the joint?
No, I'm sorry, Jeff, no. I know that's what he was hoping for.
Well, I think we were all hoping for some kind of carnage involving a giant mechanical man.
No.
If I went to see a movie called The Giant Mechanical Man and no giant mechanical man was involved, I'd feel I was the victim of allegory.
There is a giant mechanical man.
Okay.
It's about a silver-painted street performer.
Oh, okay.
That walks around the city and performs for money, and then my character falls in love with him.
Oh.
So, Jeff, it's a love story for you.
Jeff is gay, though.
I know.
Okay.
But you know, I'm saying that giant mechanical men can find love too.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, it
is
doesn't
that
have
what we
to
learn
be a
from
girl.
the movie? Is that when you go out from the movie, you go, you know, I think I learned something from that movie. Is it one of those movies?
There's love for everybody.
Oh, right. Is there?
I think there is. Don't
Do
you?
you?
think?
I don't know. I don't. There's some people I've met. I thought I can't imagine anyone loving you.
Like who? Let's
Take a random sampling of Hollywood producers or something like that. It's a joke, man. Lighten up. You know I love it. No, I mean, there are people in this town that are very, very tricky to love.
Yeah, there's
Or what about animals? Some animals I love, like, you know, dogs, horses, sometimes a cat or two. But then insects, I'm like, you are repulsive to me.
I hear what you're saying. We did not make a film called The Giant Mechanical Insect.
That was your first big mistake.
No. That's the sequel.
All right, okay.
Even insects can find love.
Well, I don't know if insects believe in love.
No.
No, I think they believe in having sex and then eating the person you've had sex with.
I know some people like that.
That sounded dirty.
That
sounded dirty. Yeah. Do you ever think about having a catchphrase?
I would love a catchphrase.
Well,
I've
got a new catchphrase. That sounded dirty.
Do you have to do this? That part of it?
It helps. It helps because if it didn't sound dirty, then that looks a little bit dirty. Don't you think?
But together they equal dirty or not dirty. I feel dirty doing this.
Then I've done my job. Now, listen, this film, was it your husband that directed you in this film?
Yes, my husband wrote it and directed it, but he wasn't my husband when we started the process 4.5 years ago.
Oh, so you met him and then you were like, hey.
Yeah, He was a guy that I took a meeting with that I had known, and, you know, knew him casually. And I hired him to write the movie for me. And then in the process of making it, we fell in love and got married and had a baby.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
How large is your baby?
It's a big baby.
I'm trying to switch it around a bit because people say, oh, how old is your baby? I think, well, who cares about that? How large?
He's a big baby.
Yeah, how tall, I'm saying.
How tall? I think he's like 27.5 inches
And can
tall.
he walk?
No.
So,
but he can stand and hold on to things.
So if you could measure him then, if you're like, right. So
Yeah,
if he was holding on to this desk here.
He wouldn't be able to stand this tall.
All right. So
He could hold on to this chair.
Right. I'm guessing about a year then.
He's 7.5 months. See, I told you,
Wow,
he's a
he's
big guy.
huge.
He's a big guy. He's big.
He's 7.5 months. He can
Yeah.
stand up and hold on to things.
Yeah.
Sounds like he could go nuts and wreck the joint.
He's close.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
close.
7.5 months. That's
It's a fun age.
yeah. Well, it's all right. You know,
What's the best age?
after about a year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
then-
After about a year, it's great.
Because then there's talking and walking and stuff.
Not so much talking, but you know, there's a lot of kind of I think I've got a 15-month-old, and what he seems to say all the time that I can make out is fat vodka. He just says, fat vodka. Fat vodka. I'm like, yeah, fat vodka, all right, buddy. Fat vodka, fat vodka.
My son this morning at 6 a.m., when I picked him up out of the crib, he was so excited to see me that he screamed at the top of his lungs and then kissed me. But if it's 6 in the morning, can you imagine a person going, like seeing you and going, ah! And then kissing your face? So alarming.
Yes, I can imagine that.
That sounded dirty.
That sounded dirty. Yeah, it did. And I like, see, you've done the face now. Everybody's doing. I'm very excited about my "that sounded dirty" catchphrase. I think
like
I'm finally going to make some money.
Well, it's that I think you have to trademark the gesture with it. It's the two together
Can you
that I think is
trademark a gesture?
Yeah, why not?
Wow.
I'm not a lawyer, but I say yes.
I'm not a lawyer either, but I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Let's do it.
That sounded dirty! Yay! We'll be right back after these messages.
Yeah, I can make you a list.
Let's do it now. What's number 1?
Why don't I help you now?
There we go.
He's so crazy.
Fun crazy.
Fun crazy.
For, you know, I didn't have to, you know, hey, what's up? Hey, we're out of time.
Oh, well, okay.
So, how do you fancy wrapping this up? Do you want to have a mouth organ? Do you want a awkward pause? I know you're.
I know.
Mouth organ, awkward pause, or do you want to go for the big cash prize? Hey!
I want to go for the big cash prize.
Are you sure?
I really.
Don't let them sway you.
I need it.
All right then. What did you say?
I want the big cash prize.
Oh, I thought you said.
I need it.
Oh, you need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which and then I was.
Babies are expensive. I want the cash money.
All right. What time is it, shower time?
For the big cash prize.
Big cash prize. $50 in a bag with a dollar sign on it. It's a don't touch the money till you win it. All right.
Okay.
There's 2 ways to win. You can either guess what's in my box. How that works is I imagine a box in my head, but I don't know what's in it. Only Jeff knows what's in it.
Oh.
And then you try and guess what it is, and if you're right, he'll tell you, and if you're wrong, something awful happens to you.
Oh.
Or you can answer a question.
I mean, if I get the answer wrong, does something awful happen to me?
Not at all.
So I either guess
What's in my
something you're
box?
thinking,
Yes,
and something awful happens to me.
if you're wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna do the question.
Sensible choice.
Okay.
Okay. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik. Originally, the popular yo-yo was used as something else. Was it A, a measuring device? Was it B, a sex toy? How would that work? Or was it C, a weapon? Was it a measuring device, a yo-yo, a measuring device, a sex toy, or a weapon?
It was a weapon.
Is the correct answer, you won